Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Tuesday, the 24th of March, 2020. Yes, I believe that's right. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing good. Okay, I want to start this off with a blessing and then have a little chat, because I think it's really important. Let's start with the blessing, though, before we get into the serious stuff. And this is turned over, so, this is beautiful. It's a cherry blossom tree, which is so appropriate since cherry blossoms bloom in spring. And it is just the 4th day of spring now. So this is a blessed season. Each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. Each one has its purpose, unique beauty, challenges, and blessings. Everything is always unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. All is a blessing and forever blessed. Namaste. So I think that's telling us to remember that each moment that we have is a blessing. And that is the truth. And I guess that kind of goes into what I want to talk about this morning. When I was on my jog this morning, I'm gonna go back to yesterday. When I was on the way back from my jog yesterday, I was walking along the path, and all of a sudden something told me to turn around. So I turned around, and there's a tree, just a tree. And I hug trees. I am a tree hugger. So I felt like it was the tree that was calling to me. So I walked over to the tree. It's a beautiful tree. It's springtime. It was just budding. All the leaves have just popped out. So it's absolutely gorgeous because everything on it is so new, except for the bark. The bark was so gnarled and crunchy. It's like the oldness of the tree and the newness of the life that has just sprung through it. So I reach around the tree and I hug it because I figured that's why the tree got my attention, was that I needed to interact with this tree. So I hugged the tree, and on the back side of the tree, there's a notch, a pretty deep notch. And inside of this notch is this piece of selenite. Okay? Metaphysical stone, selenite. This is a protection stone. Was literally lodged into a notch in this tree. And I kind of asked the tree, I said, was that for me? Is this for me? And I touched it thinking it would just fall out. No, it didn't just fall out. I had to physically grasp the selenite and remove it from the tree. I put it in my pocket and I carried on home. What I did notice is my hip was hurting. My hips have been hurting. I'm losing a lot of weight. I was 276 pounds in 2018. At the end of 2018, when I started going through this awakening process, 276 pounds. I was a size 22, 24. I was a big girl. I was a really big girl. So as I lose weight, as my body resettles, all the tendons and muscles and everything, just kind of get out of place. So everything is cinching in. So I get pains in my joints because my muscles are tightening all those joints that used to be so big because I was such a big woman. But that was what I'm getting at, is I found the selenite. I was guided to find this piece of selenite. And I knew what it was. I knew it was selenite, and I knew that this was a protection stone. And this was a gift from the universe that gave me this piece of selenite. So this morning on my jog, there's beautiful, beautiful purple flowers, the most gorgeous purple flowers that I've ever seen. And they're on a bush. And I didn't know what it was. I thought it was sage, so because sage is a purple or a blue flower. So I just stopped, and the universe told me, smell it. So I walked over to this purple bush and I buried my face inside of one of these great big buds. And it smells like grape Kool-Aid. It smells like the most delicious grape Kool-Aid you've ever smelled in your life. If you've ever smelled the flavor of grape Kool-Aid when it's made with the sugar, because it had the sugary smell too. It was incredible. That was the universe telling me to stop, slow down, smell the flowers. We go through our lives every day and we look past the most amazing things. And right now, with the world at a standstill, the best part about this is that when you go outside, you can actually smell nature. You're not just smelling car exhaust or pollution or dirt. You can actually smell what the Creator has given us on this planet, the flowers, the sounds of the birds singing, the beautiful melodies, things that I never slowed down enough to pay attention to. So my message today for you is to walk up to that tree and hug it. There may be a gift in it for you. And to slow down and stop and smell the flowers. All right. Good morning, everybody. That was a long intro. How's everybody doing today? I hope I didn't just lose half my audience. So I've got 2 questions today from 3 different viewers. One of the questions is kind of similar for 2 viewers, Janelle J and Sue Ellen P. And this is about Biden. So I'm going to do a full throw on Joe Biden. Their question in 2 parts is, first part was, why has Biden been absent? Kind of been radio silent. He showed up yesterday for a little while, but it was kind of disappointing. So part of the question, the second part of the question is, what's wrong with him? So, and I guess he's setting up a mass media platform so that he can get his message out during these times. So I'm going to do a full throw on Joe Biden. We're going to see just how universe, spirit guides, and Creator, please let us know all that you wish to tell us about Joe Biden. Spirit guides, please. If there's anything intuitive, please. Let those words come through me. Only truth. Only truth. All right. Here we go, guys. First card out is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, the Juggler card. This is communication as well. So I think this could be him setting up. So this is going to be a signifier, and this is going to be communication. And this being the Juggler means that there's probably been some type of issues, some troubles with the communication or setting up of the communication. That is crossed by the Lovers. This is the 6 major arcana. The Lovers, unity, corporation, cooperation, bringing together of 2 factions to make one. So this would be his campaign, trying to unite the party, trying to unite the country. This is crowned. Oh, by the 8 of Cups. Okay, this is the walk away card. This is what's crowning. Below is the Queen of Cups. Okay, strong feminine energy, emotions, but strong feminine energy. In front of is the Page of Wands. This is the heralder, the opulent heralder. This is the bringing of good news, the bringing of news. What's behind is the 8 of Pentacles, the making money. So what I'm seeing here on the first part of this throw, and this is a 10-card throw. This is the Celtic cross. What I'm seeing in the first 6 cards is that he is working on putting together a platform. That he is facing some emotional challenges that we are not aware of. And it might have to do with the past, needing or not knowing where some money was going to come from. Okay, but we know that he's got Bloomberg that's supporting him, and throwing his money behind him. The 7th card out, this is where Biden is right now. He's got Trump on his mind. King of Cups. There's something going on with Trump behind the scenes. I wonder if this is the whole thing with the Trump and Barr trying to go after, and McConnell trying to go after Hunter Biden and trying to do another Benghazi type of a scheme. The next cross out is the Ace of Swords. This is the hard truth that's coming out. The hard truth. So this is what he's facing in the present position, is the hard truth. But this is also going forward with determination and strength. So we got truth, determination, and strength in that one card. The 9th card out is the 9 of Pentacles. This is just dripping. This is dripping in money, just literally opulence, just money, more money, 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 money. So this is good fortune as well. This is everything that you could wish for. Too much of everything, excess. And the final card in this draw is the Hierophant. Bringing in the government. This one to me is where government and religion clash. But I think in this read, this is the government. I think this might be having to do with Barr and Trump again, because that's shown up twice in this reading. So the question was, why has Biden been absent? What's wrong with him? And when he sets up his communications, will he be heard? And the answer that I'm seeing here is that there is a lot going on with Biden. He is plodding forward, but there is some trepidation here. There's trepidation. With this walkaway card, there's something that he's facing that has got him questioning. And then this card here, this one, it's screaming at me, Benghazi, Benghazi, Benghazi. And I think this is, I think behind the scenes what we're not hearing, because everything is so centered on just on the coronavirus, that all the stuff that's churning on behind the scenes. It's a setup. They're trying to set him up for failure. But it's what they're really doing is just throwing as many stumbling blocks in the path as possible to try to slow him down, to trip him up, to make him not seem as strong. But this is also because the media is 100% focusing on the coronavirus, and people are recording from home and things like that. So I think, yes, Biden will be heard for the amount of time that he is trying to be heard. Things are going to change here really quickly, guys. They really are. And it's crazy when you know things are going to happen, but it's hard to convince people of those facts. Everything that's going on right now, us being plucked out of off the streets, is for a reason. This is a hard reset. The world is in reset. We come out of this better if we can make it through the hard reset without going out there and doing silly things. This is part of free will, guys. This is huge part of free will. And because we have free will, because we can choose to ignore things that are in our best interest, is what makes things harder for us and makes things more drawn out for us. So I just want you guys to remember that everything that's going on is going on for a reason. None of this is for naught, okay? But we have to be smart. And that kind of means that sometimes you might need to not listen to what the commander-in-chief is up there bloviating. Listen to the experts. Listen to the people who have your best intentions at heart. And right now, that is not the President of the United States. He's only concerned about the stock market and making money. He is not concerned about the health of the American public or the health of the world. That does not come into his realm of thinking. So the second question I have is by Cynthia Love and Light. And her question, this is a yes or no question, is magnesium beneficial to help mitigate this virus? I have started taking vitamin D because a renowned scientist and doctor said that that's one of the things that could possibly slow the virus taking hold. I've increased my water intake to flush any free floating particles out of my throat and to push it down into my stomach to where it'll die. So magnesium is something that we naturally need in our body. It helps keep our electrical system running properly. So I'm not going to tell anybody to not take any vitamins. Just make sure that you're taking them the way that you're supposed to. Don't take too many of them. That could be problematic. Don't take too much, should I say. Just follow your instructions. But let's see. Is magnesium beneficial in helping against this virus? Is magnesium beneficial? Here we go. Woo. So we're looking for an ace. So we got the 3 of rods, the magician, the 8 of swords, the 6 of pentacles, the star, and the king of swords. So we did not pull an ace on that. So I'm going to say, Cynthia, magnesium won't hurt you, but the cards are not saying that it's going to be a magic bullet. So there you are. Thank you, everybody, for spending this time with me today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember that this is temporary. This is temporary. We choose our reality, and we choose how we come out of this. So love each other. Take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. Make sure that we are loving each other and that we are helping each other and that we are not being part of the problem. Let's think about more than ourselves, guys. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Be safe out there. And don't do anything you don't need to. Okay? Don't be a victim. I love you. Bye, guys.